issue has been
at least allow me to give two of the testimonies on your behalf. I'll do that.
Masa,
freely,
don't do that.
Freely for
don't do that. Don't go there.
Have you heard that petroleum products are going to go up? Petrol by 7%. It could even be more. And then, diesel as well. Diesel, I'm told, is going to maybe have or witness a very high
12%.
Yeah, it's going to be around 12.5%.
Yeah, that's almost 13%.
Yeah, 12.5% increase.
I think that it strengthens the case of your people.
The trotro people.
Yeah,
people
so they use diesel.
Yeah.
But David, that's why the one I was testing you that I need 200, I need to top up.
Let me quickly do this. So diesel could be sold per litre at 17 Ghana cedis. Yes. And then for petrol per litre, that's likely to go around 15.22. That's 15 cedis, 22 pesos.
So a gallon is almost 70 cedis for petrol, and for diesel it's almost 90.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Oh no, around 80.
Crazy.
David, then give me 200 to top up. At least I can use it for 2 weeks.
You want to top up, so yours become full tank.
Yes.
I'm below the last bar. So why should I give you 200 cedis?
Then I have to siphon some of my phone. But David, you see, I think that yesterday, for example, I was shooting on the Sedina Tamaklo case, and David light out like twice. And I decided not to cut it out because sometimes people think that you complain to my David. I think that maybe you will not witness it for viewership, but David,
the fluctuations.
The fluctuations, yeah, that's it.
The power outages.
It's too much. If we do na what do no, now the nipa na fan ho adwen say what do no. Oh, but I say Kafrika job 5 minutes now, but David is tiring.
I don't necessarily appliances, no.
Yeah.
So if you're not home, you have your refrigerator on or something on. That is where the challenge lies.
This is Kokobian clip, and David the fuel. So for me, the expectations I'm expecting is that certainly prices of food will go up. Transportation will go up, inflation will take up, and when inflation takes up, subsequently when it goes on for a long time, it has a certain
it has a rippling effect,
lending rate and all that. So David, it's a very worrying situation. No, so David, these things, don't you think that David there's a certain motive?
Some agenda,
I don't understand. And so David, I don't get, because you even educated me the last. Apparently, the world price of food have come down,
but now it's going up again. Now it's
going
up. It's escalating. It's going up now.
Oh, David, now full on 15 cedis.
And don't forget that when it happens like this, the traders who sell those consumables will tell you that Okofa new mano petrol first cost and now you see petrol say na petrol
and David, most important thing that people are, but I know that now people are going more into building their own house and everything. Cement also go up.
All right, so a very good friend of ours is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. In fact, he's a friend of the show. He's been on the show quite a number of times. He's sorted out a lot of people when they have challenges with their water. I'm talking about Dr. Hansen Akute of the Ghana Water Company Limited. Dr. Akute is celebrating his birthday tomorrow, but tomorrow we will not be here. So we want to take the opportunity today and wish him the very best of life and everything that he wishes for himself. Each and every one of us, we have secret prayers. So may all your secret prayers be answered. That is to you, Dr. Hansen Akute of the Ghana Water Company Limited. God richly bless you. And listen, if you throw in a party, Leo loves to eat. So he would avail himself and his stomach for the meals and the drinks. But for me, all I do for you is pray for you. God richly bless you and enjoy the day.
I know that Leo is preparing a rejoinder when he joins us. So, Doc, happy birthday to you. May the
in
good
advance,
Lord bless
yes.
You.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, first August, actually. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Hey, David, me too, my birthday is coming. So, those who
yours is in November.
Yes, November. Yes. Leo and myself are special.
And, again, talking about, people that want to celebrate, I also want to celebrate this very fine Professor Jari. Professor Jari has been elected, the new VC for University.
Yeah.
His investiture will be on tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Great Hall. Prof. Charlie, we say congratulations to you once again. We wish you the very best. May God grant you the wisdom, the knowledge, the ability, the health, the energy, all that you need to run the university very, very well. We would pray that by the time your term ends, whether you do 1 term or 2 terms, by the time your term ends, the university will be Krabehe, where in the whole world, everybody's praising the university because of the good work that you did. God richly bless you. And Charlie, once again, enjoy, the election and be a very good VC for all of us. God bless.
David, we wish him well.
Yeah.
One of the things I hope
he'll be joining us, for a conversation. After the investiture, it could be next week, it could be next 2 weeks. He'll be joining us
to
tell
need to
us.
Come to the headquarters. Certainly, so.
He'll be here to tell us about what his plans are, and we get to know about him. We have this personality segment on Love in the Morning where we talk to people who have achieved and made it in life. We hear them, we learn from them, so we also aspire to be like them. Trust me, they would even tell you that their wish and their desire is that we become more than them.
Yeah.
So we need to listen to them and hear from them. Today, God willing, we might have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but we might have a personality join us for a personality conversation later this morning.
A very big man.
A very huge man. Huge, gigantic man will be joining us.
Yeah.
But you know what? We need to speak to Eric Inkum. Eric Inkum, as you know, is the head of the events and promotion desk here at Love 99.5. Now, we want to talk to him simply because, well, as you're very much aware, we are in the season of the Love FM, high schools debate. The event is on, and unfortunately, we've hit a snag. Unfortunately, we're hitting a snag. But let's try and see what we can do about it, because unfortunately, our phone lines are still down, and so we need to improvise. We need to improvise and find ways and means of, speaking to Eric Inkum. So I'm told that Eric is on the lines right now. So he is the director for the events and promotions desk, Love and Nhyira FM. Director, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
Trust you're well.
I'm good.
But you sound tired.
I'm good.
Are you tired? You sound tired.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You're fine.
I need some money. That's all.
Everybody needs money. Everybody needs money. But you cry, you owe me this Friday, so come and redeem yourself. So yesterday we know that the zonals of the Love FM High Schools debate for the year 2026 began. Tell us about it. Which schools partook in the zonal competition? If you don't mind, if you can share the motions with us, and how did it go?
Sharing the motions and number of schools that came through for the zonal contest will be a bit difficult because the schools are many.
Yeah.
I think at high school alone we had over 22 schools participating. At Prempeh College we had over 20 schools coming through. So just that I can put a few schools. I can mention few names, but I don't want to be biased. So I'll do that with a new entrance. So there's the J. Kufuor's technical school. This is their first time coming through. I was excited. Hello.
Yeah, Eric, go ahead, please.
Hello, David.
Yeah, Eric, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So I was excited to see the new entrant, J. Kufuor's technical school. They came through, and then. Yesterday there was a contest between Yasantua girls and one new entrant, and it was so close that you would imagine how a school that has never competed before could give us that serious contest, and that is how beautiful this whole exercise is all about. So the issue of favoring big schools and all that, that does not exist anymore, or that has never existed before. So this year we are yet to see something amazing, something beautiful, because the way they debate, the clarity in their expression and everything, David, is so amazing. They've learned so many things, and the patrons, I must say kudos to the patrons, because if you look at how the students have changed, especially with their style of debate, their style of debate and how they make their arguments and how they support their arguments with them.
Unfortunately, we're having challenges with Eric Inkum's line. We would have to end the interview here. We're having challenges. Forgive us. Eric. I think let's end the conversation. When you join us in the studios, we can have a better engagement.
Okay.
But just to whet my appetite, two things before you go very quickly. I have information that Opoku School is joining this year's competition. True or false?
They joined at high school yesterday, but unfortunately their opponents did not show up.
Okay.
I don't know if it is a fear factor or I don't know. Or it could also be due to the rain. Yesterday, because of the early showers, some schools couldn't make it, especially for those that could not get a bus. Some could not make it, but I think they're going into next week where they have an opponent now. where we get to select only 5 schools from each of the zones, and we are going to have a battle to determine who will make it to the main contest. And I believe that it's going to be very hot, because yesterday when I heard of the schools that they will be competing with, it was a serious one. So one should get ready, because the underdogs are making it very difficult for the big schools, for the supposed big schools. So David, like you said, I'll join you in the studio very soon, so that we can have a very beautiful conversation.
Sure. Because I want to know whether there's going to be more zonal competitions today, and how many schools have registered. There are a lot of things we need to talk about for this year's edition, when the main competition itself will start and all. So when you join us in the studios, we can have all that conversation.
I will.
Thank you very much, right. Eric Inkum. Like I said, he's the director for affairs at the events and promotions desk for Love and Insure FM. Exciting news there, isn't it? Exciting news that the competition has begun gradually, and we'll get to see which schools will be making it to, the main competition. So, what were you saying?
Yeah, so I'm saying that it's exciting to get all these things going through. It's very beautiful to see students meet, share their views on a lot of topics. And David, especially when, yesterday, for example, I'm expecting a lot of motions from the CRC, the government white paper. It's a 63-page. Leo and the team is currently going through them, and the subsequent weeks we.
You mean the Constitutional Reform Committee? When it's CRC, it's not everybody who might get CRC. So
yes,
the Constitutional Reform
Review Committee, the points they are adducing, the position of government, and other. For example, the NDC regime is proposing that MMDCs, 5 people are nominated by the president, 2 should be women. They will be vetted, 3 people will be shortlisted, 1 must be a woman, and the district votes on them. It's interesting because some people have also argued that why should the president nominate them? There's also been the suggestion that let's decouple the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General. Attorney General now cannot be a cabinet minister and all that.
It has come up, sir.
Yeah, but now the interesting is that they want to make the Attorney General have similar conditions of service like Article 146 for the Justice of the Supreme Court.
Okay.
You are not a cabinet minister, you're a minister. The Minister of Justice now oversees the judicial, but he remains the principal legal advisor. So there needs to be a tweak of Article 88 and all that. So there's some
of the reviews also saying that somebody who can run for president can be age 30, but the government is saying that they want to consider 35.
Yeah, 35.
They're saying that the presidential
so I'm 3-4 years away.
The presidential term could be 5 years instead of the 4 years, alongside with the members of parliament and all that. I mean, interesting.
But what I find interesting is the MP thing. 300, and that the 24 will be some people. They don't say now. They say we shouldn't say disability. So differently abled people, youth and women and David. Yenye ni 50 kura MPs no. Yenye ni 50 kura ye. Oh,
all right. So we'll be back with more on the breakdown at roughly 7:45. But for now, it's time for us to bring to you the Love Sports Center. But before the Love Sports Center, you haven't spoken today with my brother. Everything,
oh, I'm just watching the proceedings.
You're going through the
stuff. So before you join, David issued that Akute should do the party because he likes food and everything.
Dr. Hansen Akute, the one of the managers at the Ghana Water Company, celebrating his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we wish him well today.
Oh, happy birthday, boss.
What's your message to him? You need to give him a message, because what I said that he is saying is that you like food. So you present your stomach. I took you somewhere on, was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Or Wednesday?
Yeah.
And then the things you did at the place.
Yeah.
I was excited. And in fact, this week I've sorted you out big time.
So
what's your message to Dr. Hansen Akute?
Dr. Hansen Akute, a perfect gentleman by all standards.
Indeed.
Very calm, very collected, very cool. If you are celebrating your birthday today, tomorrow, all I have to say is, may the blessings flow like the water you take care of.
Oh, that's nice. But David, me one thing I like about him is how he dresses. He's
a fine gentleman. He dresses very well.
He dresses very well.
Yeah.
And David, talking about gentlemen, I also want to say good morning to Professor Ellis Dabo.
Oh yes, our very good friend. These days he's been traveling a lot too.
Yes,
Oh,
now,
that's
He's been
right,
going
yeah.
around the world, so he's hardly in
Prof,
Ghana.
the old friend not to play, move friend not to. Hey, Prof has been traveling.
I remember when the World Cup was on, he was going to watch the Ghana-Colombia game.
Oh, okay.
He called me from the United States of America. He was like, "Tell the Lali, Charlie, I want to see him at the stadium. Where's the Lali?" And I said, "Prof, let me tell you something." I told Prof something. So, oh, okay, I see.
And for me, also a special shout out to Dr. Norris Bequin. Amazing gentleman.
Until I hear
But he has done an amazing something. Yeah, I mean,
The URL.
he has done amazing for you.
for all of us. but this is a special one to him.
Okay.
I'm grateful for him forever.
Yeah, Dr. Norris Bequin, good morning to you. And from Leo Stanley and all of us, we're grateful to you forever.
Colgate Herbal combines eucalyptus, ginger, and tea tree to fight bacteria for strong teeth and healthy gums. Why choose less? Choose nature's best. Choose Colgate.
I'll be in my castle golden, but until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, come on. I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
My brother is right here with me, the Citizens of Love 99.5. He's full of laughter.
Yeah, man.
What is tickling your fantasies this morning?
Today's a Friday.
Like the guys who say, today be Friday.
It's a Friday. David Akwete,
My brother.
young adult.
So what is that?
your phone, huh?
Yeah, I am responding to some stuff.
A lot of messages.
It's Venice. Delali, good morning to you, and
the guy is listening.
thanks very much for your unwanted contribution.
Oh, really? He's contributed to the discussion you had.
Oh yeah, he was saying something,
Okay.
but later he had to apologize, so that's fine.
So he has apologized. Okay. Davido.
But also, so the proposal from FIFA, it looks as if many people are shooting it down.
It will be quite difficult for FIFA to see it through. I mean, because look, yesterday UEFA held an emergency meeting, and all the members, 55 members under the UEFA Confederation, have rejected it. And the latest confederation to reject it is also CONCACAF. They've got 41 countries under their belt.
Why are they rejecting it? What's the reason they're given?
I mean, the reason largely is that they think football is for fans, and first of all, they were not consulted. Most of them think that they were left in the dark, and so FIFA should come clear and be more transparent with these federations. But for Africa, we're going to hold our meeting next week. But I mean, David, you see, I said it yesterday.
With the money involved, $20 million.
Yeah, I mean,
Africa will say
no, $40 million in all, but $20 million from January 2027. Exactly, yeah.
Initial stage, okay.
So by 2030, they remind that $20 million will be added to the fund already. But David, what I'm saying is that look, for UEFA, they will think they've developed their leagues, right? So the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, and all these leagues under UEFA,
and they have a lot of sponsorship in
Exactly.
there.
But David, what about Africa, especially Ghana? Ghana, I think we should back it up.
What have we done with all the monies we've gotten?
No, but it doesn't mean we should not yearn for more.
I'm not saying we should not.
That's a different conversation.
I'm saying that
what I'm saying is that football
you would need money to develop football.
I don't dispute that.
Exactly.
Running the country as a government, you need money. So if the people's taxes are utilized well, they will not feel bitter when they're paying taxes. So if the monies that we've collected in the past, we have appeared at the World Cup how many times? 6 times, 7 times?
2006, 2010, 2014, 2022, and then 2026.
So how many?
5
times. All the monies that have come. We don't have a new sports studio to say this is
to show for. Exactly, David. I agree with you. But that's the conversation you're supposed to have. How well you're going to utilize the money when it comes. This is under the GFA. But I'm saying that the fact that they've probably misappropriated, or I mean, if I chose the wrong phrase, probably misapplied the previous forwards programs. Does not mean that we should not yearn for more. You see, for Africa, especially Ghana, $20 million can do a lot to our football.
I'm sure that tomorrow, when you're having your show
on kickoff, yes.
Activate and do a survey on it for me. How many people are for it? How many people are for
it? I forgot that everybody will be for it. But are you not for it?
I'm not.
Really?
I am not.
Why?
Should I spell for you? I'm not.
All right, so some football personalities here in the country have been sharing their opinion on this FIFA Forward Enterprise proposal from Gianni Infantino. Yesterday, UEFA outrightly rejected the proposal, and the latest confederation to reject it is also CONCACAF. I've got the details for you. There's something from the camp of the Ghana Sports Fund, not forgetting some club issues. Latest on Mediama Sporting Club using the TNA Stadium for CAF interclub competitions, and of course, news around the world. But as usual, before we get into the stories, let's a big thank you to Bigo Energy Drink. You know what? We brought you Bigo soft drinks and you embrace with it love and loyalty. Now, we are proud to introduce to you the all-new Bigo Energy Drink. It is a non-alcoholic carbonated drink enriched with taurine, ginseng, and inositol, packed with an invigorating blend of natural ingredients. Bigo Energy Drink is a refreshing and energizing drink, perfectly suitable for an active lifestyle. Bigo Energy Drink is refreshing and highly effective for rehydration and energy replenishment. So anytime you feel like taking an energy drink, reach out for Bigo Energy Drink and feel the difference. You can get Bigo Energy Drink from all supermarkets nationwide, and for bulk purchases, please contact Trillium Industries on 0322 190 877 0322 190 877. Bigo Energy Drink. Live a life without limit. And imagine choosing your own global destination, enjoying flight, a 4-star hotel, and unforgettable experiences, all paid for. Stanbic Bank, in collaboration with MasterCard, are making it possible with the World on Your Card promo. Simply sign up for New Money Wallet MasterCard, load or reload $200 or more between now and 14th August 2026 to stand a chance to win a worldwide travel package for 2 to a destination listed on priceless.com. Simply put the World on Your Card and stand tall.
Just wanna feel this moment.
All right, let's get into the details now, because Ghanaian Football Administrator Eric Alajidede has called on the Ghana Football Association to reject FIFA's proposed plan to sell minority stakes in its commercial operations to private investors under the FIFA Forward Enterprise Initiative. The proposal, championed by FIFA President Gianni Infantino, is expected to be discussed by the Confederation of African Football, that is CAF, at a meeting next week. If approved, Ghana could receive at least $40 million, with an initial $20 million expected to be disbursed from January 2027. Despite the financial incentive, the proposal has generated significant debate, with several football associations reportedly rejecting the initiative over concerns about private investment in FIFA's commercial structure. Speaking to Love Sports ahead of CAF's deliberations next week, the former Instratraman manager Eric Alajidede urged the GFA to resist the proposal, arguing that Ghana should carefully consider the long-term implications before endorsing the plan.
In my candid opinion, I think it should be rejected. Look, let's be very honest with ourselves. Yes, football has become a monetary enterprise. Yes, but I think Gianni Infantino and his cohorts are overstepping their bounds. And if care is not taken, they could go down the way Sepp Blatter left FIFA. Because look, you are not going to get a backing of UEFA. You are not going to get a backing of North America. Look, the only continent that looks likely to back this kind of proposal could be CAF, because clearly you see that member countries need the money, and the truth also be told. When some of these monies arrive, they will end up not being used for the purposes for which they are meant for. So for me, I think it's something we shouldn't back. It's something that would really take a lot away from FIFA, and you saw how people were complaining about tickets at the last World Cup. The game is for the fans. You cannot commercialize everything and make it so expensive for people to find it very difficult to watch the game that they love. How many people at the top echelons of our economies actually watch football? Very few. Come to Ghana and ask how many bank managers or top level CEOs go to the stadium on Sundays. Very few of them. So I think we should not over commercialize football.
Now, Eric Alejidede in that interview opined that the GFA over the years has not prudently utilized the FIFA Forward Fund, so they have no reason to back this proposal because Ghana stands to get around $40 million in the end.
The FIFA Forward monies that have come over the period, what has been the impact? Have you seen the state of Ghana, man? Go and compare it to what other African countries have actually done. You realize that, Charlie, we took a lot of these monies and wasted them. You saw we went for FIFA Forward money to do boreholes. What is the state of the boreholes that we dug across the country as we speak? What is the state of those boreholes? So for me, clearly, yes, the money will come, but what's even the guarantee that we will use it? Not just Ghana per se, but it's an African problem. What's the guarantee that we will use the money for the purposes for which we actually went for the money?
Okay, so Eric, that's another leg to the discussion. So let's back the proposal for the money to come. Then we'll forge authorities
I want back. For me, if the Ghana Football Association, which I am a member, and CAF want to back the proposal, they can back it. But clearly, I know this proposal will not see the light of day.
But on the contrary, football analyst and former columnist of Kotoko Express newspaper Kojo Ade-Mensah wants the GFA to back the proposal as the money involved can change the fortunes of Ghana football. He spoke to Asempa FM yesterday in Tree.
Infantino buy Yenya the most cash in CAF the federations under CAF. And on CAF free day one. Say Infantino buy the best at the end in this one say on Chelsea an association of 200 members are getting less revenue than an association of less than 10. I think he's trying to improve the revenue that comes members of the FIFA Federation. And I agree with him. I agree. Yeah, for politics into change. Yes, if there are any ethical issues and if there are any wrong processes, you are straightening it out. But as for the concept of improving the revenue that comes to the associations, I have no problem with that at all. If they drew your chroma and they say who say they are using it properly. If they are 20 million, if they drew and he said any idea, a honor them no more. But first you can't be banning the many problem. Now in your bedroom, we are a whole contano and on a hammy, a honor a hammy.
Now the debate continues on this particular subject. Meanwhile, European football's 55 member associations have voted to boycott FIFA competitions, including the men's and women's World Cups, if FIFA proceeds with its controversial plan to sell minority stakes in its commercial operations to private investors. The decision was reached during an emergency UEFA meeting convened yesterday to discuss the proposal unveiled earlier this week by FIFA President Gianni Infantino. UEFA had already voiced strong opposition to the plan in previous statements, but Thursday this meeting saw all 55 member associations unite behind the threat of boycott should the proposal receive approval from FIFA's member associations. In a strongly worded statement, UEFA insisted that the World Cup should remain under the control of the global football community. Here's Kavesoiko of Sky Sports with UEFA's meeting yesterday.
The meeting lasted around 2 hours. More than half the 55 FAs spoke out against FIFA's plans, and when they had a vote, it was unanimous, 55-0. They all backed the proposal that they would take the unprecedented step of boycotting all FIFA tournaments unless Gianni Infantino killed off this plan. They feel so strongly about this that if FIFA carry on down this road, if Gianni Infantino thinks he's still got the support of enough football associations around the world to do this, then I think UEFA will stick to their position. And their position is they will not play in any FIFA tournaments. I don't think this is an empty threat.
Oh, right. You heard the voice of Sky Sports' Kavis Oheko. Now, CONCACAF's 41 countries and the Caribbean have also rejected FIFA World Cup sell-off plan. So nearly 100 countries have rejected a FIFA proposal that will see soccer's international governing body sell off stakes of the World Cup to private investors. Meanwhile, FIFA has insisted nobody is selling football amid criticism of its decision to launch a consultation on selling tickets in the World Cup commercial entity to private investors. The conversation will continue tomorrow, and of course tomorrow on kickoff right here on Love 99.5. Now to some national team news. And Ghana's Black Satellite fought back to end a 1-1 draw against Burkina Faso in their second Group B match at the 2026 WAFU B Under-20 Championship in Yamoussoukro, Cote d'Ivoire. After suffering defeat to Nigeria in their opening fixture, the Black Satellites produced a spirited display and showed great resilience to recover from a goal down, with Joseph Badu finding the equalizer to secure a hard point. Now the result leaves Ghana third in Group B with 1 point from 2 matches, setting up a decisive final group encounter against Togo. Victory in that fixture will be crucial as the Black Satellites look to finish the tournament on a positive note and build momentum ahead of future competitions. Here's Black Satellites head coach Maxwell Knadu after the game.
Yeah, I think it was a very difficult match. I mean, we had a red card in the early minutes of the game, which distracted us a bit, because then we had to make changes and shift players to their unusual position. Having said that, the game was keenly contested, and I think we did our best, played better, and should have carried the day. But that is football. We will accept it and think about the next game, which is against Togo, and see what happens.
You heard the voice of Black Satellite head coach Maxwell Knadu. Now to this story, and the administrator of the Ghana Sports Fund has revealed that the institution is a fund management company and not a platform for only distributing money. The Sports Fund was created to end Ghana's long-standing dependence on emergency fundraising for sporting activities and establish a sustainable financing system for sports development in the country. In an interview with Last Sport, Dr. David Kofi Mwaku explained that monies that come to the fund are not for only disbursement and construction or renovation of sporting facilities, but also to ensure that the money is properly managed to grow. Dr. David Waku made these pronouncements when he was quizzed about how the fund intends to use monies accrued from our participation at the FIFA World Cup 2026. David Waku spoke to Dalali Atiase.
The sports fund is a law that establishes the fund. So this law provides for every funds that enters the account, what it can be used for, and how the monies can be managed to grow. It's a fund management company. It is not a platform for just distributing money. This is what people should also understand. So everything that enters the account, portions are going into investment for future, and portions will be disbursed according to the formula that is approved by the authorities for the disbursement. So this is how the money will be used. I cannot now mention any particular event that this is what we use the money for.
So in that interview with Dalali Atiase, the sports fund administrator also spoke about how the experience at the 2026 FIFA World Cup and how it intends, or it's going to impact the development of sports in the country.
The first lesson we learn as sports fund managers is that organization, planning ahead of time, provision or structuring funding for international tournament, it is something that is good and the way to go. Enough preparation must be made financially, enough teamwork must be done far ahead of time, and the venue for the tournament organization, it is something that as a country we must look at and try to get 1 or 2 such venues for training of our athletes to be able to compete when they have the opportunity in the international landscape.
You are the voice of the Ghana Sports Fund Administrator, Dr. David Uwaku, in that exclusive interview with the Lali Atiasi of Love 99.5. Now to other stories, and the Takwa and Abuaso Stadium has received a major boost after the Confederation of African Football granted the venue Category 2 stadium approval, making it eligible to host CAF Youth and Women's National Team qualifier matches, as well as the preliminary round fixtures of CAF interclub competitions. The approval, announced by the Ghana Football Association, marks a significant milestone for Ghana football and paved the way for Mediama Sporting Club to host their 2026-27 CAF Champions League preliminary round matches in Takwa for the first time in the club's history, and subject to CAF's final confirmation in line with its competition regulations. Now to the Commonwealth Games, and Ghana's Yvonne Breton booked her place in the women's 100 meters hurdles final at the 2026 Commonwealth Games after running a season best of 12.78 seconds in Thursday's heat in Glasgow, but finished 7th in the final, missing out on a medal. Breton finished 4th in the opening heat, which was won by Nigeria's world champion Toby Amusan in a commanding 12.19 seconds. Her time was enough to secure one of the fastest qualifying spots for the final, but unfortunately she couldn't claim a medal after finishing 7th. Elsewhere, Team Ghana captain Joseph Paul Amoah produced a blistering season's best equaling time of 20.24 seconds to win heat 2 of the men's 200 meter semi-finals and qualify for the final at the 2026 Commonwealth Games. Amoah's outstanding performance contrasted sharply with those of his teammate James Darcy and Mustafa Gbokpin, who finished 4th and 7th respectively in heat 1 and 3, missing out on qualification. The final is slated for today, and we wish Joseph Paul Amoah the best. He spoke after qualifying to the final of the 200 meters.
I've been preaching round by round. We're done with the first round, semi-finals, and I had a pretty tough lane draw. I didn't think I was going to get lane 3, but I had to psych myself up when the lanes came out that I had to put myself in a good position going into the finals. If I wanted to make the finals, I had to put myself in a good position going into the straightaway. So I think I did a pretty good execution. I might have to clean up a few stuff going into the finals.
Ghana's Joseph Paul Amoah speaking there. Now to news around the world, and Jamie Carragher believes Liverpool do not need to buy Bradley Barcola from Paris Saint-Germain, urging his former club to focus on securing a replacement for Mohamed Salah on the right wing. Sky Sports reported that Liverpool are preparing an opening offer for the France international forward, who is also wanted by Arsenal, and according to some sources, is valued at £128 million. According to the former Liverpool defender, Jamie Carragher, Liverpool do not need him. Listen to his explanation.
In terms of, it looks like Liverpool have sort of got one target at the moment, and that's the one everybody's talking about. And he's a left winger for me, and for me, Liverpool's big thing that stands out like a sore thumb right now is replacing Mo Salah, a right winger. And I don't think Liverpool have got anybody really in the squad who looks fully comfortable playing right wing. Whereas right now, I think they probably have, I'd say at least 4 players in the squad before Barcola joins, if he joins, who could play on the left-hand side comfortably. Now, I'm not saying any of those players are better than Barcola, but in terms of balance of a squad, it's not the position Liverpool need right now. They need a right winger, but if you're saying to me, do I want Barcola to come, and Liverpool are going to sign a right winger as well, I'll be absolutely delighted, because players would have to move on, of course they would, but right now, and I felt this summer would be about replacing Mo Salah. Barcola doesn't replace Mo Salah.
Alright, so that was the voice of former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher. England defender John Stones has joined Italian champions Inter Milan on a free transfer and signed a 2-year contract, and there's growing expectation that Newcastle captain Bruno Guimaraes will join Arsenal this summer. Multiple sources have told the BBC. And lastly, Real Madrid are expected to make an offer for Man City midfielder Rodri, and Real are believed to have made initial contact with City over signing Spain's World Cup winning captain. So that'll be all for the last 4 center, powered by the last 4 Steam, brought to you in association with Bigo Energy Drink. David Akwete, my boss.
Yes, sir.
The weekend, dear Charlie.
I said the guns.